All right, welcome back to Rob's Arcade. I'm your host, Mr. Rob French, however you want to call it. Don't go anywhere, hang tight. I'll be right back.
Rob's Arcade, Rob's Arcade, where the games get played and the games get saved so they can be played on another day. Rob's Arcade.
All right, guys, welcome back. Like I said, to Rob's Arcade. I'm your host, Mr. Robert. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying your Monday and have had a really good weekend. It's the first official weekend since school started back up last Monday for us in like this area anyway. I'm sure there are some people out there who've been back to school already for maybe like a week or so, maybe more. Colleges and everything I know start up different times, but last week around here, and especially the schools that we work directly with at my job, it was back to school last Monday. So this is, like I said, the very first weekend going into this fall season here. My weekend was really great. Hopefully yours was as well. Finally got back into gym this weekend. I don't know if you noticed, but last Monday, we didn't do a Motivation Monday. I was not motivated. I was not feeling well. As I mentioned, it's back to school, and the week leading up to school was just insane. We do a huge my school supplies program, and honestly, it was just like my trip to Blue Ridge for like 7 days with the teens. Came back, jumped right into summer camp, day camp, Camp Ask, Camp Edge, all these different camps. Just kind of helping out wherever they needed it, getting ready for Leaders Club. And then, school started up a little bit early this year for a lot of people. Typically it's like a Labor Day thing. People go back, and excuse me there, but started up early, so it really put a pinch on everything. I feel like usually there's a little break between summer camp and back to school, and this year it just seemed like they really overlapped and kind of bled into one another. There was really no break from one activity into the next one. So actually last weekend, I don't know if you've went back and been, you might be new here on this channel, but I put some videos out last week where I was doing some video game stuff, and I just wasn't really feeling too hot. I felt like I was coming down with a head cold or something, and definitely was. I started feeling a little bad Friday, Saturday. I actually left work a little early on Monday, and then called out on Tuesday. I was just coughing a lot, sneezing, runny nose. Might have been sinuses, something like that. It didn't last very long, only a couple of days, where I felt like I was getting sick. And then a couple of days where I actually felt kind of worn down, drained, but was just not feeling very, very motivated at all, people. But at any rate, we are back in action, ready to go once again with another week, another Monday. Like I said, past week was really, really good, as well as the weekend. We had like I mentioned, our Leaders Club. We had a return to Leaders Club this past Thursday. Really great turnout. Really great getting a chance to see the teens, the middle school, high school students that I work with. I hadn't seen them all summer. It was one of those things when summer was coming, and I was like, man, it'll be nice to get a little break from Leaders Club. And every Tuesday and Thursday we were tied up with meetings, and I said, this would be a nice little break. And it was literally like a week later, I was already missing it. I was like, man, this kind of sucks. I miss these guys. So it was really nice getting back Thursday, hanging out with them, seeing everybody again. A couple of new faces into Leaders Club, so that was really great. And then another nice turnout on Friday. We had a teen event that I hosted. It was like a Nerf night, free-for-all. Pick some teams, set up some mats and pads and different things from our gymnastics arena, and just kind of let these teenagers run around with Nerf guns and shoot each other for a couple hours. Had some pizza. A lot of fun, just listening to music and getting a chance to, hang out and enjoy that aspect that I talk about in life so often, that rejuvenate aspect of life, if you will, like not just rejuvenating your hair and your skin, but rejuvenating your soul, people, by engaging in activities and things that just kind of help keep you young, Break out a coloring book once in a while, pull out some video games, color, board game, grab some Nerf guns, run around the house with you and your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, and just, have a great time. It's not a bad thing to be juvenile from time to time, as long as nobody's getting hurt, Although I did get hit in the forehead with a Nerf dart. Like, the knot's pretty much gone, but it was a nice little knot. I was really surprised. I think it was one of those physics thing where, like, if you crush an egg, it won't break. Like, that dart just like hit perfectly in my forehead, and it felt like a pellet. Pellet went off in my dome. I'm gonna cut through here. I'm gonna walk through this area. Can I walk through here? Yeah, let's walk through here. Circle around. But then, Friday was great. Just a great night. Huge turnout. One of my biggest turnouts for a teen night as well. That was just really, really made me happy to, see so many young kids and teenagers show up to hang out, have a good time, and shoot each other with some Nerf darts. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I'd love to hear what you were up to. Mine was pretty low key, just some workouts, some video game time, and got a chance to hang out with my cousin Lauren and my cousin Carson, which was really fun. Hadn't seen them in a while. Just kind of shot them a message on Friday, and they were like, when are we hanging out? And I was like, let's hang out tomorrow. And it was really cool. It just kind of came together very naturally. It was just kind of like, all right, this is what we're doing today. And it was a good time. My sister actually came over for a little while. She's been really awesome at helping, just getting yard work done. Like, I work a lot, and when I'm home, I talk about motivation, but I like to relax. I like to play games. I like to catch up on some of my hobbies. I have a ton of them. And I do, get out in the yard from time to time and try to pick up, debris and rake leaves and get the grass cut, which I'm actually going to try to get that done today. So hopefully that'll be part of my motivation. But she's been great. My sister's been awesome. She stays motivated all the time, comes over and helps us out with getting, like I said, this yard work done in general. So it was really nice, just kind of like a family weekend. Our dog's not doing too hot, so if you have a few moments, or if you're one of those who likes to pray, or just likes to take time throughout your day to kind of reflect and send out good vibes, he could definitely use them. He was a pre-owned, pre-used dog, if you will, previously viewed animal. So, him having some health issues wasn't anything that's like a surprise to us at all, but it's still very sad, and it's one of those things where, you have a few minutes and you're going to sleep, or just, having a quick little moment of silence before maybe you grab lunch or something. Just keep Rodeo in your thoughts and in your prayers, and my mom as well, because that's her little buddy right there. I love that dog to death, but that's really her little sidekick. But that's really all that's been hitting and going on in my world. I want to take a few seconds, just kind of wrap up this video, I guess. I like to leave you guys with, like, being that it's Motivational Monday, not just some inspirational words or just telling you to go out there and kind of do something, but also leaving you with like a word or a phrase or something to kind of help you throughout the week, to kind of maybe, change up your day-to-day life or try something new, or just try to do something positive for somebody else, like just sending some good vibes to somebody who's going through a hard time with their pet right now. I used to do these Motivational Monday videos a lot, especially when I stopped drinking and was trying to get my life back together. And if you're somebody kind of going through the same thing, like you're just not really sure, or you're struggling with giving up anything, whether it's alcohol or like just even junk food, or you just want to start working out more, taking better care of yourself, or whatever that looks like, I'm here to tell you it's worth it. It's one of the best things I ever did, and really not just for myself, but because I'm able to like be there for other people. And that's the whole point of this video today, this whole Monday motivation. I was talking about Thursday and Friday night and just how really well those 2 nights kind of went off. And, it's something I think about all the time, where like there was a moment where I wasn't able really to be there for anybody, my friends, my family. Just kind of like wasting my days away, just kind of wasting my time, and really just, just being a waste of myself, period. And then I decided to like wake up one day and decided to like get my act together, and decided to stop drinking, and decided to start working out. And that's really put me in the position and in the place that I'm in today and where I'm at now. And if it hadn't been for that, I wouldn't be available to be there, to put together these nights, and to be there for these teens, and to give them a place to go and something to do and somewhere to hang out. I'm not saying that these kids would wind up in jail without me, but it's nice to know that because I'm there and I'm available, they've got something to do, and they're safe, and they're having a good time, and they're happy. And that means a lot. So if you can't get motivated to make a difference and to do something positive for yourself, just do it for other people, I mean, like, for so long, I just wasted my time drinking alone, playing games, sitting in my bedroom, sitting in my room, sitting on the couch, hanging out in the living room, just wasting my life, And there's nothing wrong with playing video games and hanging out and doing this. That's great. That's a fun thing to do. Hang out with your friends, play some Fortnite, talk with your buddies. That's amazing. But what I was doing is not that. I always felt like, too, like I had to be drunk in order to have a good time playing video games. Like, I would have to go to the store and get some whiskey and hang out and play. I couldn't play GTA with the buddies without catching a buzz, and just, having these misconceptions of what a good time is, and what it really means to, be happy and to have a full life. So, just if you're having a hard time doing it for yourself, do it for other people, Get out there, get involved, try to use your time to make other people's lives better, but it starts with you. You can't help people, you can't help your friends, and you can't help your family if you're not willing to help yourself. If you're just going to sit around and be a bum, be selfish, just be negative, stingy with your time, with your emotions, what good are you to anybody? You're not good to anybody. You got to get out there. You got to get involved. You got to make a difference. You got to make a difference starting with that man in the mirror. Make a difference with yourself. Make a change today. And I promise you, you'll be able to help somebody else tomorrow. And that's where it's at. Like going to the gym, working out, trying to take care of myself. not drinking anymore. It feels great. I feel amazing. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my life. I'm getting ready to be 45 in a few months. And I wish I could go back and wrestle the 25-year-old me. I wish I could. Just kick the 25-year-old me's ass into the ground. And it feels great, but I'm telling you, there's nothing more rewarding than knowing that because of my actions and because of what I do and the choices I make, I'm able to make a difference not only in my life, but in others' lives. And not just others, we're not talking about just grown adults and people who can take care of themselves. Teenagers, middle school students, high school students, that who knows where they would be and what they would be doing if I hadn't been motivated to make a difference. So I'm leaving you this week with the word compassion. To be compassionate. To be compassionate towards yourself. To be compassionate towards others. Compassion. Just spread a little compassion, people. And spread this video. Make sure you share it. Make sure you like it. Make sure you comment down below. Share, subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you so much for hanging out, you guys. Make sure you take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And until next time, don't spend your quarter anywhere else. Later.